Hello everyone, Randy here again. We're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma, and we're still selling corn yet. Price really has not gone down much more, so I'm thinking, folks, we have gone as low as we can go. It's sitting at 113. I think maybe it went down a little bit since last episode, but I currently only have 1.5 million corn left to sell, and yeah, unfortunately, that's only at $113 per liter. So yeah, we won't be getting much money out of that. But anyway, this episode, folks, I want to get the mower here fired up. Maybe we'll put it on the 4955 this time, and we'll see if we can get course play set up with this. And we're going to try mowing the clover field again. Pull the 4020 out of the way there. I'm not entirely sure what the 4955 is doing in the corner here. I'm thinking wandering away. Okay. Actually, you know what, folks? I could really use one more tractor at the moment. Not sure I want to spend the money on a tractor. Take a quick look, see if we got something somewhat cheap. Don't need nothing really big, something, you know, in the 150, 200 horsepower range, maybe. Preferably something a little more American looking. Oh, we got a 7810. I remember that tractor being a little buggy, though. Kind of like the 4955. Not the end of the world, obviously, but... we got a couple international harvesters. It doesn't say how much horsepower these have. Won't be bad. Let's see what's... Oh, we do have... Doesn't say how much horsepower that one has either. I know someone asked if we could use that tractor. Take a quick look. Maybe we'll go with that one. Let's just take a quick look here a moment, see if there's anything else. I know I do have an 8220 I want to give a try. So actually, right there it is. Just a little bit pricey, though. And like I said, folks, I'm not sure I want to spend the money on that yet. Yeah, let's go with the International for now. And maybe the next tractor will be the 8220 there. Let's get this International harvester. And we'll reset that. Okay. Let's reset and not get in it. And maybe we'll switch this around here. Hopefully this tractor is big enough to run the mower. Except for the fact it's articulated. Okay, and it sounds terrible and goes way too fast. That's the opinion so far. Wow, 57 miles per hour. I'm thinking maybe somebody did a wrong conversion there of kilometers to miles per hour, maybe. Kind of funny there at the articulate. Almost looks like a pair of baffles there. Anyway, let's see if this is big enough to pull the mower. I can put the 4955 on the baler. Like I said, the only issue might be the fact that this is articulated. Courseplay might not like that. We'll see once. And this time, folks, I do have the add bale types mod in. So we're going to see once what we actually get out of the clover field this time. If we get grass bales or we get... Whoa, that mower is coming around. I don't think the mower's used to going that fast. And we rolled it. Interesting enough, that hitch turns like that. Okay. You know what, let's just reset it. That'll be quickest. Also, I noticed it has the same annoying problem the other Internationals do with the IC showing up, even though the IC controls are not on. So you can see on the handle there, like I say, it doesn't actually have IC, but the little what typically lights up for the IC is there, which is kind of annoying. Whoever did the conversion for this, just my opinion, did a poor job of it. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. And yeah, 57 I'm sure is way too fast for a tractor like this. Probably maybe 20, 25 at the most. And yeah, like I said, folks, when we started the episode there, we are still selling the corn. We're also working on planting field 6 yet. We got both cultivating tractors, Big Bud and the John Deere 9620R out there, plus the 8370 and the 4440 planting. And so far, the new planter, the John Deere 1770, is not working out so well. Definitely skipping spots. I think somebody pointed that out in the comments there. They're like, yeah, we've got this planter too, and it misses bits, which is annoying. So yes, I've noticed the same thing. So we're going to have to definitely replace that planter. Probably won't replace it this time, but next time we'll definitely be upgrading to something a little bit bigger. So let's see. Did I create anything for 18? Nah, I just got a baling course. Okay, so let's see if we can generate. I want to get this somewhat straightened out here so I can actually get some good offset numbers. I know somebody left in the comments what they used for offsets. I don't remember what they are before again. And I know I've set this up before as well myself, but I don't remember the numbers I've used. So let's see if we can figure it out here in a moment. We're going to go to fieldwork mode. I want field edge path 18. 4.9. I think we're going to go with 4.5. I think is probably the closer width. Starting corner, we're going to go with southwest. Oh, it was already on southwest. Okay, southwest. And let's see what direction we want to go. It doesn't really matter. Right? Actually, you know what? Let's go east-west. So let's go in the easterly direction. We'll generate that, save that. And we'll just make sure we write that down so we know it's the MoCo. Okay, then lane offset. No, we don't need an offset. We need a tool offset. Let's see if we can get this set up pretty close to being right here. Unfortunately, you cannot set this up with a GPS really well doing this because the GPS will not go over far enough. But you can set this up with Courseplay because Courseplay will let you go over far enough. Looks like maybe about 3.4, 3.5. That sounds right. I think somebody said 3.5. So 3.5 to the left. Obviously, if you go to the other side, folks, then it's going to be 3.5 to the right. So that should work. Okay, let's see what happens here. I probably really should actually probably have him to the right. Because if he's going to go around the field that way... yeah, let me think about this here a moment. Let's switch that around, maybe. Let's go in 3.5 to the right, because I think that'll be actually more realistic, because he won't be driving on the grass then, if I got this right. Switch that to the right there. Okay. Interesting. 3.5 to the right. And it's on the left. Okay, whatever. It shows it in the right spot, so I'll go with it. Might have some issues with this pole here. Let's see what happens. Drive course. Not sure what he's doing. Let's turn the mower. I can't turn the mower on. Okay. He's going to wrap himself around the pole. Pro skills there. Pro skills. So maybe start at the first waypoint. I'm not sure. Maybe Courseplay won't turn the mower on. Maybe we'll have to do that. We'll see what happens here. Oh, it turns the mower on. Okay, cool. Doesn't actually properly lower it. Oh, I can do that. Okay. That'll work. And looks like it's mowing. That's good. Why is this Peterbilt in traffic anyway? Why are you in traffic? Oh, yes. Okay. I got to mention this, folks. I've been having a lot of issues with this. I don't know why. I don't think I had any issues on screen last episode with this. I think it worked pretty flawlessly. But seems like ever since I finished recording last episode, I've been having issues with this. And when it goes to fill the dolly, for some reason it's pulling too far ahead and it's not filling. I don't know why. And I don't think it actually even has the first trailer full. Oh, it does actually have the first trailer full a little bit. So I don't know what's up with that. And, he's not moving because he's not full. So that's why he's not moving, but we'll just tell him to drive now, and he's going to go with a partial load. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening with that, folks. Something is going on. And like I said, I have not had that issue before until, after last episode there. Strange things are afoot with Courseplay at times, I think. Okay, let's check on the combine. We should be able to get him going. Why are you not emptying? Yeah, why is he not emptying? Oh, there's corn in there. Why is there corn in there? Okay, I have no idea why there's corn in there. I was just going to say we can get the other combine going, probably. Yes, I got the 7310 here on the grain cart. Really the only big tractor we have left at the moment. Ooh, if that trailer stays there, I can... Nope, it's going to move, isn't it? I was going to say, I can dump right into one of these trailers here, maybe. If you would so kindly open your cover. And let's use an N. There we go. And we'll just set them back to automatic. That should be fine. Perfect. You should be able to actually empty directly into the dump spot there too, by the way, with the overloader usually. I've not tried it with this particular one. But usually you can dump straight into the unloading spot over there with these overloaders. Like I said, I haven't tried it with this particular one yet, but... Okay, he can drive course again. And we should be able to get the second combine here going. Got them all lined up and ready to go here. First waypoint. And he can drive course. That don't seem like quite the right spot. Let's double check here. I do have him 6.7 to the left. Yes, that is the right, or should be the right spot. There we go, much better. And do we want straw? I don't know if we want straw or not. We'll just say no for the moment, I guess. I don't think we have any need for the straw. Double check, make sure everybody over here is doing okay. Nope, that is the supply truck. Big Bud is still going yet. And you are stuck on a pole. Okay. Yeah, this planter, by the way, folks. Actually, you know what? Looks like he's got this part here pretty good. But if we go down the field, maybe we can see it from the map view, too. We'll check. He is skipping bits and pieces here and there, which is kind of unfortunate. A really nice looking planter here. And he's going to need to be refilled here pretty quick, too, isn't he? Down to 6%. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's skipping bits and pieces right there already. Don't know what's up with that. It's kind of unfortunate. Like I said, really nice looking mod. It's just kind of unfortunate. It works like crap. I mean, it looks like the mod author put quite a bit of attention to detail in this model here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he put quite as much attention into seeing once if it actually functions or not. Okay, how's the mowing going? Oh, you know what? I forgot to do... I should have done a headland on this field. Oh, well. Might get stuck in the pole, so we'll have to see what happens. I was going to do a headland. I forgot about that. Oh, well. Okay, there should be a... I guess we'll tab to it. There's the 4955. Now, a lot of people said last episode I need to ted the clover in order to get grass bales. And a couple people just said I need the add bale type mod. So I'm going to find out if I need to ted it or if I just need to have the add bale type mod. So we're going to go just maybe rake one pass, see if we can get a bale out of it. See what kind of bale I get. I mean, if I get straw bales again, don't need those, folks. In fact, interestingly enough, for some reason, I could not load those straw bales. No matter what I did, folks, those straw bales would not load. So, even though it said they were straw bales there last time we did the clover, they must have been a different type of straw or something than the in-game ones. Even though they looked like the in-game straw bales, folks, they said they were straw bales. Don't know what was different, but the cat bale trailer would not load them. And I tried the Fleagle trailer. That would not load them either. And you folks are probably wondering, well, what did you do with the bales? Because you don't see no bales on that field. Well, folks, I removed the add bale type mod, and all the bales disappeared. So, just the bales on that field, though, by the way. I still have my straw and grass bales down by the cows there. Those bales are still there. Because I was like kind of, oh, crap, at the moment. It's like, I probably didn't want to get rid of all my bales. Oh, wait, I got all the bales yet. Just the ones on that field disappeared, which worked out pretty good. I'm not complaining that those bales disappeared. Seeing as how I couldn't load them, I didn't feel like having to manually load all those bales by hand. So that problem solved itself, basically. Anyway, folks, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here. Daver was asking, do you have a problem with this map? That map being Oklahoma? No, I don't. I'm not sure what he's meaning by problem, but James says he likes the truck. For Pleasant Valley Rivers, Cam plays gaming. I think I said that right. My question is that trailer and dolly a mod? Yes, folks, that is a mod. And I get asked this a lot about the Pleasant Valley Rivers. Hey, where did you get this mod? Can I have this mod? Can I have a link to this mod? Blah, 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 etc. Most of the mods, folks, that come with that map. So most of the mods I'm using on there came with Pleasant Valley Rivers and the mod packs. So if you folks want the mods that come with Pleasant Valley Rivers, you need to download the Pleasant Valley Rivers mod packs. And that's where you will find them. Okay, let's unfold that. Looks like if we play our cards right here, we can get 2 windrows in one. And by the way, folks, when using this particular windrower, you want to use it in a east-west direction. Do not use it north-south. It does not work in the north-south direction. You know, another thing where, yeah, unfortunately the mod author looks like a pretty nice rake. I mean, it's pretty plain. There's nothing really fancy about it. But then again, these rakes aren't particularly that fancy, so... But yeah, unfortunately the mod author made it, but apparently he did not check the function of it really well. Or possibly, folks, so whoever did the... it might be a conversion. Did a conversion of it. Did not convert it real well. Actually, I think that might be the case. This actually might be a 2011 mod, I'd like to say. Soranas was asking, what PC are you using and how much did you pay for it in euros? Well, I cannot answer the euros question, folks. I do not know how much I paid for it in euros, and there's no way I'm doing the conversion for it. PC I'm using is a pretty much self-built gaming PC. Built it myself. Main components, an Intel Core i7 6-core CPU. Can never remember the number on that one, so it's a 6-core CPU. Got a EVGA GTX 980 Hydro Copper Edition, and then 32 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabyte solid state hard drive. Those are pretty much the I would say main components of the system. As for how much I paid for it, the thing with my computer, folks, is I build it, or I've built over time, so I'm not sure I really know the cost of it. Typically what happens, folks, is I'll upgrade components individually. I don't upgrade all of my components at once. My motherboard and CPU, for example, have been around for a while now. I'm not actually sure when I bought them. I'd have to go check, but I've had them for several years now. The graphics card, however, is somewhat new. I got the 980 when the 980s first came out. I think was that maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And actually, you know what? We can probably stop raking here because we're going to want to check and see what kind of bales we get out of this. So, 49.55. Time to put it to work. Thunderstorm was saying best video. Thank you very much for that. And interestingly, it says there's still clover in there. Jut Right was saying nearly all the traffic lights have a left turn arrow where I live. Come on first before the straight green. That's weird. People in Pennsylvania must just be weird with their traffic lights. Yeah, for those of you who've seen the American Truck Simulator video there, I was kind of scratching my head. It's like I had a green light. It's like, oh, I'm going to go. Oh, wait a minute. That's a green light for left turn. What in the world? Since when do left turners get a green light before those going straight? Never seen that before where I live. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen that before, period. It's always those going straight get the green light, and then those turning left get the green light. Almost always, anyway. And, you know, sometimes you get some of those weird special intersections or whatever, and the lights are doing all kinds of weird things, whatever. But at a normal intersection where you got two roads intersecting, typically, or at least in my case, always, those going straight get the green light, and then those going left get a green light. Okay. Let's see what kind of bales we get here. 8.8. Not sure what the GPS is set up. Well, actually, be set up for the planter, I guess. We could probably set that to 9, I'm thinking. See if this actually works out right. 7310 has reached the overload point. That means he's full. Let's just see what bales he gets. The 7310, folks, is going to stay full because there is no truck and trailer there to unload them. Ooh, that looks like a green bale. Also, this tractor does not seem to be on course with the GPS. What's up with that? There we go. That looks a little better. Now, the question, folks, is can I auto-load this? See if we can get all the... There we go. Got all the windrow now. Brendan was asking link for the grain trailers there on Pleasant Valley Rivers. Again, like I said, folks, and I get asked this quite a bit. The mods I'm using on Pleasant Valley Rivers come with the Pleasant Valley Rivers mod pack. So if you want those mods, you will need to get the Pleasant Valley Rivers mod pack. That is where pretty much all of that equipment comes from. I added the 7310, and I think I added a couple other mods as well, but like 99% of the mods on the multiplayer server, Pleasant Valley Rivers, come with the Pleasant Valley River mod packs. And I say mod packs because there are multiple mod packs that come for Pleasant Valley Rivers. Also, I'm surprised the International there has not gotten stuck on any of the electric poles along there. That seems interesting. Ooh, that is a really green bale, too. I mean, really green bale, folks. Cody was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Bike Boys for Life was saying, love your video, and have I ever been to Missouri? Seems like I answered that question in the last episode. No, I have not been to Missouri. I don't know why, but seems like I've been getting a lot of comments lately of people asking me if I've been to certain places. Not sure what's up with that, but... Okay, before I produce a crap ton of bales... Oh, you know what? I don't have a truck, do I? Well, that makes it kind of hard to pull the cat bale trailer, doesn't it, folks? Well, tell you what, folks, we're just going to keep making bales. And in the event the cat bale trailer does not hold these bales, I'll either try like the Fleagle trailer or I'll try a different trailer. Or, I'm assuming, folks, if I remove the add bale types mod, I could probably get rid of these bales again. Samuel was saying, I think this is the best series you have ever done. And he's talking about Oklahoma there. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are really enjoying the Oklahoma map. And I would have to agree. I've really been enjoying the Oklahoma map as well. Oh, let's turn it on. That would probably help. I keep forgetting how this rake you need to turn it on. Technically, real life, all you need to do is lower it down. There's really no on for this type of rake. Andrew was asking, is this series, Oklahoma, going to end when you kill the price of every crop type? Probably, folks. And that's probably not going to take too long. I'm not sure we'll actually end it when we kill the prices or not, but... we're not too far away from killing all the crop prices. Wheat is still killed. Corn has definitely been killed. Barley's probably not too far away from being killed. Let's see what else. I think we've killed quite a few other crop prices so far, too. Alex was saying, good video. Keep it up. Thank you. Cam was asking, can you do a live stream? Like I've said in the past, folks, kind of one reason I don't do live streams. My internet connection is not the greatest, so I don't think it would work too well for live streams. I'm not saying maybe in the future we won't, but... Justin asked an interesting question. If you were a farmer, what crop would I specialize in? Not sure, folks. Really not a question I've really thought about. And I think as a farmer, you don't necessarily maybe specialize in any one particular crop type. I know a lot of farmers plant multiple crop types, typically because you have to rotate crops on your field. You don't want to plant the same crop type every time. And at least where I live, it's typically corn, soybeans, and a little bit of wheat. And occasionally some other random crops as well. But at least where I live, it's soybeans and corn. Or corn and soybeans, or soybeans and corn. Farmer John was saying, remember, overkill is underrated. Definitely. No such thing as overkill. Anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode already. So with that, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.